Nike just reported those earnings. It was up $1.22 going into the close, and here we are now printing at 101.35 by 101.49. Here is the after hours tick chart. It hit $97 on the low here in after hours. The preliminary number that we would like to share is that Nike's preliminary number is $1.14 versus a dollar. The dollar was Capital IQ consensus estimates. Let's talk a little bit about the revs. The revenues are not too bad, but once again, the revs were 5.96 billion versus 5.97 billion Capital IQ consensus estimate. So, even though that the stock is going up because it's Christmas time, they're light on the revenue. Now, this is the knee-jerk reaction. What they're also saying is that Nike's future orders plus 6%, plus 7% ex FX versus plus 6% last quarter. What we did with this trade, so we got up here as high as 180. And what we did with this trade is that we had the $105 calls up and out of the money. They were 20 cents. But if Nike would be going the opposite way, we had some 97.50 puts as well. So we're going to find out what they have to say on the conference call. And we're printing right now at $102. Therefore, we have Nike to the upside. And we'll see how this trade plays out. This is the after hour earnings report. And we hit $102 up here on the high. There will be a conference call with Nike, and then we'll follow up with it. One of the things that I can say about it is gross margins benefited from pricing action and easing material cost. However, these benefits were more than offset by higher labor cost and unfavorable changes in foreign exchange rates. Additionally, gross margins was negatively impacted by a shift in the mix of the company's revenue to lower margin products and businesses. Inventories for Nike were $3.3 billion, up 9% from November 30th of 2011. Nike brand inventories increased 8%, of which 6 percentage points of growth were due to higher Nike brand wholesale unit inventories to support future demand, and 2 percentage points of growth were due to higher average product cost per unit. As of the end of the quarter worldwide, future orders for Nike brand athletic footwear and apparel scheduled for delivery from December 2012 through April of 2013 totaled $9.3 billion, 6% higher than orders reported for the same period last year. Excluding currency exchanges, reported orders would have increased 7%. So we know a little bit more about what the inventories are. There's going to be a lot more information that will come out. So once again, Nike, that had suffered in other quarters, is finally making a move to the upside, and we're okay with it because we bought the $105 calls, which was up and out of the money, for 20 cents. We'll see what they're worth tomorrow. So the 97.50 puts that we purchase as of right now will probably go worthless. So we'll lose money on those 97.50 puts, but we'll offset those with profits with the $105 calls that we paid 20 cents for. This is the conclusion of the after-hour earnings report on Nike.